Today, we're breaking down a really tense tabletop war game called Take That Bridge. It's a game where every single move counts, and the clock, well, the clock is probably your biggest enemy.
Okay, let's get right into it. This is your battlefield, and that right there is your one and only objective, the bridge. The pressure is on from the very first moment, because that clock is already ticking down.
Yup, you heard that right. 30. You get 30 turns to push across this map, find out what the enemy is hiding, and get to that bridge before the defending red player blows the whole thing sky high. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about capturing a piece of territory. Nope. Your real mission is to defuse a bomb. That's the only way you win.
All right, so who's on the field? Let's break down the two sides. And trust me, it's not what you'd call a fair fight. So you're the blue player, the attacker. And here's what you've got under your command. A full infantry company. You've got your company HQ, which has some handy engineers, and then 3 platoons, each packing rifle squads and machine gun support. All your forces are on the board, ready to go. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. While your army is out there in the open, the red player starts with 15 hidden counters. You're basically walking in blind. You have no idea what you're up against or where it is.
So what exactly is the red player hiding behind those counters? Every single one of them is a total mystery you have to solve. Are they soldiers or just a bluff?
See, each of those little markers could be one of 3 things. It might just be a dummy counter, nothing there at all, or it could be a rifle section waiting to fire, or, worst of all, a dug-in machine gun section. You just don't know until you get close enough to find out. And this is where things get really tactical, because the map itself becomes this huge part of the puzzle. It all comes down to a simple concept: line of sight. Basically, if you can't see them, you can't shoot them. And this map just illustrates the challenge perfectly. Look at all those woods. You have to move through that terrain to get to your objective. But that same terrain is exactly where the enemy is hiding, setting up deadly ambushes from spots you can't even see into.
Okay, so we know the setup, we know the risks. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the rules of engagement. Every turn follows a pretty simple sequence. As the blue player, you go first. You get to move your units, reveal any enemy counters you spot, and fire your weapons. After you're done, the red player gets to fire back with whatever forces you've uncovered.
Now, this is probably the single most important rule in the entire game. For each of your units, you have to make a choice. You can move, or you can fire. You cannot do both in the same turn. This forces you into these agonizing decisions between speed and safety. And where you move matters a lot. Using the road is super fast, letting you move 3 hexes, but you're a sitting duck out there. Sticking to the woods is way safer, but it slows you to a crawl, just 1 hex per turn. And all the while, that clock is just ticking away. When you finally do decide to open fire, it's not just a simple coin clip. It's a whole calculation. How far away is the target? Are they in the open or hiding in the woods? Are you firing a rifle or a heavy machine gun? All of it matters. Now, getting hit doesn't always mean your unit is gone, at least not at first. The first hit just pins them. They're suppressed. Can't move, can't fire. You can try to rally them later. But if they take a second hit while they're pinned, they're out of the game, for good.
But wait, it gets even worse. Here's a really brutal twist. Every single time one of your blue units is eliminated, the turn counter immediately jumps forward by 1. Think about that. Losing your soldiers doesn't just cost you firepower, it literally steals your time.
So all of this, the hidden enemies, the tough choices, that unforgiving clock, it all brings us back to one thing: that bridge. To actually win this thing, you have to get one of your units into a space right next to the bridge, and once they're there, instead of taking a shot during their turn, that unit can try to defuse the explosives. But who do you send? You've got options, and believe me, your choice right here could win or lose you the entire game. On one hand, you've got your specialized HQ unit with those engineers. They are the pros. They have a way better chance of getting the job done. A regular rifle section, on the other hand, well, their chances are slim to none. So it seems like a no-brainer, right? Send in the experts. Well, not so fast, because sending your most valuable, most important unit to the most dangerous spot on the entire map, that's one heck of a gamble. Get this. If your HQ unit gets taken out, the turn track instantly leaps forward by 10. That's a third of your time. Just gone. Poof. It's the kind of catastrophic loss that could end the game right then and there. So there it is. The clock is ticking. The enemy is hiding in the shadows. What do you do? Do you charge ahead, hoping to punch through a weak defense? Or do you advance cautiously, clearing every corner but burning precious time? That's the strategic puzzle of Take That Bridge.